days later to run in this much stronger race. So they're going into the starting stalls now, where I see number 8, Windstoß, has already gone in. And the bright green colours with the pink sleeves and pink cap, that is number 2, Kahn, trained by Henk Greve, with the French jockey Antoine Hamelin. Very easy winner at Strasbourg last time out. He's taking a huge leap in class here. Not impossible. He's running in the colours of Darius Racing, who owned last year's German Derby winner Isfahan. So they also have a lot to look up to, now we see the Monreal, the Stahl-Ullmann colours we saw successful half an hour ago. That's number 3, Monreal, trained by Jean-Pierre Cavallo, ridden by Philip Minnick, the same jockey and trainer of Magellan, successful here. Then the most interesting horse in the race going in now, the dark red colours, almost purple colours. That's number 7, Warring States, the colours of Qatar Racing, trained by Andres Löwe, ridden by Eddie Pedrosa. The yellow colours with the black and red stripe, that's the Oriental Car, with the Benjamin Mosé above riding it for the Berlin trainer Roland Jubash. And finally, the last one to go in will be Shanzhou, number 6, in the blue and dark blue and black colours. The other 7 are in position now. No, one is still outside. I see that's Oriental Khan, number 5. Oriental Khan, trained by Roland Jubash in Berlin. He's also moving up in grade here. The 2 logical horses here, I would say, are Warring States, number 7, with Eddie Pedrosa, in the dark red colours of Qatar Racing, and number 3, Monreal, in the Stahl-Ullmann colours. We just saw the yellow and blue colours with Philip Minnick, who's the one who's acting up a little bit on the left of the picture now, second from the left. Here comes Shanzhou, and Monreal still being a bit nervous here that Shanzhou is going in. No, he's not in yet. He'll be the last. And he's also being very tricky. We saw this just half an hour ago. We saw this. Let's hope we don't have the same problem as half an hour ago. No, he's in now. They're all in. They're all in position. They're off and running. This is the 182nd running of the Oppenheim Union Rennen, a Group 2 race for 3-year-olds over 1 mile 3 furlongs. Nobody in a hurry to lead. They're pulling like very strongly, like North Sea Star at the front of the picture. He doesn't want to lead, as you can see. And now it looks like Windstoß in the centre of the picture is going to move on. Windstoß with Maxime Pecheur in the red cap has gone on from on the inside. North Sea Star still been pulling quite a bit. Then Shanzhou's close up, and on the outside is Oriental Calm. The field fairly well bunched with Colomano and Warring States, the back 2 at the moment, but only about 4 lengths between first and last, as Windstoß leads them down around the far turn now. Well, Windstoß and Shanzhou on his outside, and third is now North Sea Star. He's calmed down a little bit, is a bit settled, a bit better, and they go around the turn now with a mile still to run. On the inside, it's Windstoß in the red colours in the lead. On his outside is Shanzhou in the dark blue colours, and there on their outside, Oriental Khan, number 5, and then the rest are all closely bunched behind him with Colomano and Warring States, the last 2, with the pace not too strong. And it's Shanzhou possibly just shading the lead now from Oriental Khan on the outside, and on the inside is Windstoß, and again only 3 lengths between first and last. Last at the moment is Warring States, but there's nothing in it at the moment. They're very, very closely bunched as they go down the far side towards the far turn with 6 furlongs still to run. Windstoß on the inside, Shanzhou on his outside, Oriental Khan on his outside. Then comes Khan, who's also moving up on the wide outside. North Sea Stars there on the inner. Then comes Monreal, and finally the last 2, Colomano and Warring States. But only 5 lengths from first to last now as they round the turn now, getting towards the straight, half a mile still to run. And it's still Windstoß, the leader from Shanzhou. North Sea Stars third, 3 horses trained by Marcus Gluck. And Eddie Pedrosa is coming on the wide outside now on Warring States. As they go in the straight now, Windstoß is still the leader from Shanzhou. Here comes North Sea Star, here comes Colomano. Warring States is now making a move on the wide outside and coming up very, very strongly. Monreal is there, and also Khan is last of all. But as they come towards the final 2 furlongs now, Windstoß is still the leader, but he's been challenged all over now. Colomano on the outside is coming up strongly. Colomano, North Sea Star, Warring States is 4th, but he's not going to win this race. And it's Windstoß, who fell on Monday, still leading, but Colomano gets him. Colomano, number 1, wins a good result for Marcus Gluck. He trains the first 3 here. Colomano, number 1, was the winner. Second was Windstoß, number 8, who made the running, and third was North Sea Star, number 4. 4th, then Warring States. So the result of the big race from Köln today, the 5th race on the card, 182nd running of the Oppenheim Union Rennen. The winner was number 1, Colomano, trained by Marcus Gluck. Second, Windstoß, also trained by Marcus Gluck, number 8. Third, Northern Star, also North Sea Star, also trained by Marcus Gluck. So he had the first 3. And Windstoß, I must say, ran a remarkable race considering he fell only on Monday. Clearly, no ill effects whatever. But as we watch the rerun now, the whole field very closely bunched as they turn into the straight now, and it's hard to say who's in front of the 2 furlong marker. Colomano in the dark green colours towards the right of the picture, though, takes the lead, furlong and a half out, and runs on really well. North Sea Star is next to him. On the inside, Vinchos keeps going and keeps on really well for second place. Warring States, right on the wide outside, finishes 4th, and then a bit of a gap back to possibly Shangzhou and Montreal in 5th and 6th. And last of all, I'm afraid, was number 2, Khan. So we watch the rerun again of the Oppenheim Union Renner. They come to the straight. Vinchos still the leader from Shangzhou. There comes North Sea Star. Then Colomano in 4th in the dark green colours on the outside. And Warring States coming on the wide outside. And come towards the inside the final 2 furlongs now. Vinchos is still leading, being challenged now all over. Shangzhou, North Sea Star, Colomano, Warring States. But it's Colomano picks up the best here. Colomano in the dark green colours under Andreas Helfenbein. And he hits the front inside the final furlong, winning this race for the second time in 4 years. He won it 3 years ago. He won it 3 years ago on See the Moon, who was one of the best German Derby winners of recent years. He couldn't ride See the Moon in the Derby. That was a great shame. Rather controversial decision by the jockeys, by the owners of the horse. But he won this race, and I hope he gets a good ride in the Derby as well. We shall see, but Colomano wins this race fair and square in the end. Number 1, Colomano, the winner. He's been a bit unlucky before, but put it all right today. Couchdale Reckendorf, the owner. Marcus Klug is the breeder, is the trainer of the first 3, including this horse, of course, and Andreas Helfenbein, the jockey, winning this race for the second time in 3 years. So that was the Oppenheim Union Rennen. Andreas Helfenbein raising his arm in victory here as he passes the post. Number 1, the winner, Colomano. Number 8, second, Vinchos. Number 4, North Sea Star, 3rd, and all 3 of them trained by Marcus Klug. We have one more race for you today. I'll be back in about 25 minutes. In the meantime, here's Peter Brower.